In every corner of the world, across deserts, mountains, and oceans, one creature appears again and again in human memory. It breathes fire, guards treasure, and rules the sky. It is both divine and demonic, feared and worshipped. This is the story of the dragon, a myth so ancient it may be older than civilization itself. Welcome to Nico Dark Archives. The oldest traces of dragon mythology go back more than 6,000 years. Long before written history, early humans carved serpent-like beings onto stone walls and clay idols. In Mesopotamia, around 4000 BC, there was a monster called Tiamat, a vast dragon goddess of the ocean, said to have created the world from chaos. She was slain by the god Marduk, who built the heavens from her body. Meanwhile, in ancient China, early dynasties spoke of the Long, a celestial serpent who brought rain, power, and life itself. Unlike the Western dragon of fire and destruction, the Eastern dragon was a symbol of harmony and divine wisdom. Two dragons, two worlds. One born from chaos, one from balance. In many ancient religions, dragons weren't monsters, they were gods. In Egypt, the serpent Apep was the eternal enemy of Ra, the sun god, forever trying to swallow the daylight. In Mesoamerica, the Aztecs worshipped Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, bringer of knowledge and wind. Unlike Western dragons, Quetzalcoatl was gentle, a creator, not a destroyer. Every culture looked up at storms, rivers, and volcanoes and saw the same shape in their fears, a dragon coiled within nature's power. When the idea of dragons reached the West, they transformed into something darker. In Greek mythology, the hero Apollo slayed Python, a giant serpent that guarded the Oracle of Delphi. Later came Ladon, the 100-headed dragon guarding the golden apples of the Hesperides. The Romans inherited these tales and spread them across Europe. By the Middle Ages, dragons had become the ultimate symbol of evil, a demon to be slain by knights, a beast that tested humanity's courage and faith. From this belief, legends like St. George and the Dragon were born, where the creature became not just a monster, but a metaphor for sin, greed, and temptation. But why did humans imagine dragons breathing fire? What inspired such a terrifying detail? Some historians believe the answer lies in the earth itself. In volcanic regions, fire and smoke rose from the ground. Ancient people saw the earth breathing and imagined a creature below. Others point to the discovery of dinosaur fossils. Thousands of years before paleontology existed, farmers would uncover enormous bones and skulls. Without science to explain them, they believed they had found the remains of dragons. Fire, bones, storms. Every mystery of the natural world found its shape in a dragon. In the East, the dragon was a bringer of fortune. Emperors claimed to be descended from them. Their image symbolized wisdom, rainfall, and prosperity. In the West, the dragon was a destroyer, a force to be conquered, a guardian of greed that tested heroes. This contrast reveals something profound about humanity itself. To the East, nature was something to flow with. To the West, nature was something to conquer. And the dragon, the ultimate force of nature, reflected those beliefs. In Christianity, the dragon was merged with Satan, the great serpent cast down from heaven. It became a symbol of sin, chaos, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. Meanwhile, in the East, monks painted dragons beside bodhisattvas, guardians of enlightenment. To them, the dragon's coiled body represented the eternal cycle: birth, death, and rebirth. Thus, across the world, the same creature became both the devil and the divine. Though centuries have passed, the dragon never truly disappeared. From Beowulf's final battle to Smaug in The Hobbit, from Game of Thrones to House of the Dragon, our fascination with them only grows. In modern stories, dragons often represent human ambition, our thirst for power, our fear of losing control, and our hope that something ancient and powerful still watches over us. Dragons live not in the skies, but in our imagination, and that's where they will never die. Were dragons real? It depends on how you define real. Science tells us no creature exactly like the dragon has ever existed. Yet across the world, in cultures that never met, people described the same thing: serpent-like bodies, wings, fire, and thunder. Perhaps the dragon is not a species, but a memory. A shared vision passed down through generations. A symbol of the forces we could never control. We create dragons because we need them. They remind us that power has two sides, creation and destruction. They remind us to respect what we don't understand. And they teach us something deeper, that the monsters we fear are often reflections of ourselves. The dragon's fire burns in every human heart, the spark of creation and the danger of desire. The dragon is not gone. It sleeps, waiting in myths, in dreams, and in the shadows of our own imagination. This has been Nico Dark Archives. Until next time, keep your curiosity alive and your fire burning.